Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Wandering Village here on your professional walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So, this game is... well, I'm still kind of deciding on where the hell we are. We might be passing a tornado here, so I'm gonna probably try to tell Ondu, or what's his name, to hurry the hell out of here, because it can demolish a lot of these structures. And on the previous run, actually, I had this guy even laid down in the warpath of this thing, which was not the prettiest thing ever. So, seems like nomads are over here, and it really depends on what is the RNG given to you, because you can have like a really rewarding run where you can come across like a lot of people, or you can have absolutely terrible luck trying to accommodate everyone, and then it's just really not that much fun. So it seems like we did sustain some damage here from the tornado. Hunger is at 27, poison level is at 26. So let's try to give him the antidote. It's gonna deal with the poisoning levels. If we would go to the north, we would pick up more people. We currently do have housing for 66, and we have 55, which is kind of great. So we might try to give him the order to go north. It will at least change the biome, but the chances are, hunger, he's gonna be able to feed himself, so that's nice. And his sleepiness is getting up there, so we have to be careful about this as well. Oh man, he doesn't trust my command. What the hell happened, buddy? I just cured you, no? Did you guys cure him? You guys are still preparing? Okay. So, what is it that we need to do? The production of water is absolutely horrible. Production of corn, production of herbs, and the production of corn, huh? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. We need to somehow start producing bile and all this stuff. But the funniest thing is, when I like go into the bile extractor, I literally cannot find a single spot in which I would be able to build this damn thing. So I'm not really sure what to tell you. Stonecutter makes stone slabs. No. Ombu, kitchen, hornblower, herbalist, village doctor, decontaminator. We now have access to the quarry, so we will be able to mine out these large boulders, which is great, because then we can dedicate a specific amount of personnel to actually go and do these tasks. Send party. Doesn't seem like we came across anything in here, or maybe we did, but I did not pay attention to what the hell it was. Hot weather is gonna be affecting us. If he goes south, he's gonna be able to eat. If he goes to the north, he's gonna be able to eat. And we seriously need to start working on the sort of tech which will provide us with access to stuff that will allow me to defend better against this never-ending scourge that is the poison spores. Iron furnace, forester, black pudding, blood extractor. Might have to do that too. Maybe from the blood we will be able to make that bile nonsense, but gallbladder, this process slightly reduces its health. But I swear to God, I don't know where his gallbladder is, because I'm not a doctor or a vet or whatever. But I just don't see the option to build this. So we have our dung collector here and our compost maker. So theoretically, we should be able to allow compost to be used. But the problem here is the environment. That's negatively affecting our crops and how they're able to work. I'm gonna speed this up. We're gonna see if he's gonna go north or if he's gonna continue down south. We're gonna be switching biomes as is, so it doesn't really matter. It will affect our capability to produce crops, which is important. I would really like to get more people, because then I can employ them, of course, Okay, we're gonna continue north, so he did not trust me, but he's still going there. A problem is, based on my experience, you should always try to wait until the latest moment to try and switch the direction, because you might not see what's heading somewhere, and behind this mushroom, they can be a lot of poisonous spores or some sort of weird thing which can have absolutely devastating effect on you as is. His sleepiness is getting really up there, so probably that explains why he's all groggy and annoyed and doesn't want to trust me and stuff. But it is what it is. The quarry should have been constructed. We don't have more people right now, but we will be coming across some nomads, so hopefully they will be able to join us. Seems like small spore cloud will be in our way, so I'm gonna try to tell him to potentially run through that location once we will pass this. And since this shrine is so close, we will be able to scout out its location rather quickly. We're gonna do the same with this shrine and then with that shrine, because I'm hoping one knowledge. Exactly, that's what I'm hoping we're gonna get out of this. Getting the knowledge is absolutely crucial. Looks like Onbu is gonna sit down because he needs to rest up. I'm not sure what is the ground toxicity is not okay, so at least we know that the desert is not gonna have negative effect on this. A little annoying that the fact is that the nomads are literally a few steps away, but that's okay. At least it will give us like time to prepare for some potential stuff. Trying to see what sort of tech we have accessible. How many people are assigned here? Okay, 2. We'll definitely need a faster stone extraction process to be established. 2 people working to make stone slabs, 2 people working on getting us those planks. That's great. That is all fine and dandy. Seems like corn is actually piling up, so we should have therefore plenty of food to work with. Polentas are, however, not able to be stacked up fast enough, which makes me think the second kitchen is going to become necessary investment eventually, so that we can make either the berry muesli or the polenta right now out of all the surplus of corn which we are currently producing, and afterwards might be able to mess around with this. Now, this is something which I have noticed about the game, and I really hate it. Some of these spores, like, intentionally slow down or wait or don't move when Ondu is not moving. So it's almost as if the game is forcing you to interact with the spores. I really hate that. I really do. We don't have any water, and I really hate that. I really do. We're gonna have to switch to cactus. Although, not the best idea, just due to the fact that soon we are leaving the goddamn biome, so screw that point. We're gonna be sorry, I'm just doing a lot of recording, so my throat is super dry. Anyhow, we are gonna be doing lots of stuff, so the cactus is already planted, so screw it. My hopes are we're gonna be able to resume what we need to resume. This wooden trunk is gonna be extracted. We will move on then to this one. Seriously, don't understand how the hell do we start making a few changes. I would love to get second kitchen. That second kitchen would be processing the berries, because the berries, they don't care about what kind of biome we are in. They kind of live in their own little microbiome on top of the back of this animal. So that's that. Send them to the quarry, then we're gonna send them to the forest. We have probably scouted out majority of everything. These nomads, well, the chances are we would not be able to interact with them as they are traveling. These ones are stationary, so we will have like few more people working for us, with us, whatever. So that's a huge plus. Let's see. One of them will go to the quarry. And I was thinking about installing that second kitchen. And we can do it. If I would demolish these houses and instead of them build the huts, it'd be a little bit better. So let's see, we should have access to the slabs and the planks. So they'll just deliver everything, pick up the old resources. Okay, he's at 31%. They're scavenging the quarry. Maybe we'll come across something useful, maybe not. Ah man, these are the results of when you have to record a bunch of things for a week or so ahead so that you have actual footage for your channel. Honestly, I would love to make it like fresh in that day and so on and such, but it's just gonna be a little bit difficult because a new job and everything, so yikes. Kitchen number 2. And by having it right next to the goddamn warehouse, I'm hoping it would actually work out, or at least close to the farm. Why aren't you guys planting anything? Is it because of the lack of water? It's because of the lack of water. The problem is I really don't want them to be planting too much cactus, because once he wakes up, we are done. I might have to build additional air wells. Doesn't seem like there's another way for us to research potential ways to get water. So send the party. They brought 14 stone. Okay, that's nice. There's another quarry over there. He's gonna wake up rather soon. And I need to figure out some sort of way of how the hell am I gonna extract bile. Or do something so that these guys can actually produce the biogas. So I might have to Google this shit because I'm running out of ideas. So let's see. In order to negate this, we need the biogas or bile. Okay, through your journey, you'll find yourself dealing with its deadly effects from your villagers and Onbu suffering in polluted air, to dealing with toxic plants spreading across your scarce land. You'll never fully escape, but this guide will help you survive. You can check the area's toxic levels in toxicity indicator, blah 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 blah. The pollen hasn't spread across the entire world just yet. Each of the game's 3 biomes has its own toxicity levels, and be mindful of them. Jungles are the most toxic biomes. Even laying on the ground will expose your village to high levels of toxicity. As if that wasn't bad enough, jungles are the most likely biome to have pollen storms that bring the most toxins air possible. Mountains. The cold mountains are not free of toxins, though it is not a significant threat. There is a much lower probability of encountering pollen storms in the mountain relative to jungles. Deserts are the least toxic biomes in the game, being practically free of the worst effects. Poland storms won't cross your path in the dry desert, though staying long term is not really a viable solution. Both your villagers and Ombu itself will become poisoned as they spend time in the toxic air, and if left untreated, they'll lose health and eventually die. Fortunately, all you need to do is provide herbs through village doctor and Ombu doctor. Ombu's treatment is expensive but relatively simple. Poisoned villagers, you'll want to be mindful of where you build village doctors, as it takes time for them to travel and treat their patients. Containing toxic plants. Poison plants will spread through Ombu's back in highly toxic environments. These plants will infect trees, crops, and bushes while making it impossible to farm on infected land. Okay, you have two options when it comes to removing them. The first is ordering your workers to harvest the poisonous plants by hand. This method is so slow that you are unlikely to stop spread infestation. The second is much more advisable option is to research and build decontaminators, and need a lot of fuel to work. They use biogas made from dung at compost heap or bile extracted from Ombu. Okay, are you fucking kidding me? Is this the whole goddamn guide? You gotta be shitting me, right? Yeah, so that did not provide me with the information. How the hell do I get biogas out of compost? Dung compost. I have to look this up somehow. Blood extractor, black pudding, compost heap, lab, Ombu feeding pump, injector, eat command, windmill, bakery, Scout Tower, Cottage, Stone Road. I'm dumbfounded by this. Like, I want to produce this stuff. Missing resource. Okay. Ombu Bile. What's it called? Sorry for this, but I have no idea how to do this otherwise. This is something, a bile extractor. Okay. Well, let's see if Google will be able to help me or if it's gonna piss me off yet again. Okay, I'm not gonna read through this whole a whole guide without a single mention of bile is not a guide, so I'm not sure who wrote this article, but they can go and bile themselves. While the dung collector isn't special itself, it does allow you to unlock the bile extractor that allows you to extract bile from Ombu's gallbladder. It works automatically and you don't need to assign anybody to work on bile extractor. But I don't know how to build this fucking thing. That's the thing. Like, what the fuck, man? How the hell do you make this thing work? There's literally no space for me to put this structure. I'm so confused. I'm totally confused by this because decontaminator. You can create worker post. This is such a bullshit. These guys are absolutely useless. Cannot build. I'm gonna spend like half of this video looking up shit on Google. In the middle where gallbladder is probably located. What the fuck? So are you trying to tell me that somewhere... Oh, for fuck's sake, here where I have the farm. For the herbs. Well, that's a huge middle finger to my face. I'll have to replace the... fields for the herbs or something. Okay, so we have found the bile extractor room, so it needs to be somewhere in the center, which is not in the center at all. Pick them up. Wait, no. We get 2 people. I'll take it. So now we have like 2 workers here and 1 should be unemployed. Or we have 1 person over here in the second kitchen. Okay. So it's gonna take them a while to turn out the berry muesli. But this one is actually making the polenta. He's gonna be able to feed himself. And now the question is, what's gonna happen with this damn spore cloud? 12 wood, send them to the settlement. So I'm assuming this is gonna be the jungle or mountain. So this would be, I don't know, Greenland's desert. So maybe this is the jungle, this is the desert, and this is the mountains? Hard to tell. Really confused about the colors or something. The guy did not specify it. We can theoretically demolish these 2 structures. So that will actually increase the happiness of our people because they will have more comfortable housing. I don't want to go with corn. We can go with wheat. Or beet. You guys keep making those herbs. This thing should work automatically. So they will start gathering the nypw bile hopefully one of these days. Because if we're gonna be hit by this spore cloud, which I'm hoping we won't be, nypw's health is going down slightly. I'm not sure if it's due to this. Currently medium toxicity because he was laying on the ground. Humidity is normal, so these fuckers should be able to resume production and we should be able to gain water. You know what, screw it, let's go with wheat and let's just plant. Dismantle the building. Build me a sawmill. Yeah, this thing is gonna be waiting here forever. Like, it's really pissing me off. It should have passed a long time ago because there were those nomads down here and you see that they already disappeared from our view. Yet the spore cloud is just refusing to... It's just like a giant middle finger to the player. I really don't like this. I don't appreciate this. Unemployed people are 3, but I want to keep them for the sawmill. About worst case scenario, they're gonna hit the decontaminator. I don't have a choice otherwise. What am I supposed to tell you? Holy crap, this thing is actually hurting nypw quite severely. Can we heal him? Cure health. You gotta be shitting me with this. So we're taking in the people here. So we're gonna have 5 of these decontaminators. I swear to God, this spore cloud is sitting here for a fucking hour waiting for us to get here. I call bullshit on this. I call some serious, severe BS on this. I don't appreciate this at all. Okay, pick them up. Now we're gonna slow down the game. And we're gonna mark all these fuckers for high priority. Hopefully, decontamination station is gonna be able to do their job. I really don't want to be selecting these things manually so that they get injured. Because if your people are supposed to be doing this by themselves, it's harmful as hell. Ah, man, this is pissing me off. I swear to God, like, that spore cloud was waiting there for far too long. I call bullshit on this. I call bullshit on this. You guys better be clearing out all this bile nonsense. I don't want to see that shit spread around. Well, that was weird. I kind of lost the use of my tongue there for a second. We're gonna have to heal Ombu. He's gonna be able to nap here. I want that knowledge. I might like stop this when we reach certain points of like having surplus of this. Okay, so 2 people are gonna be always mandatorily stationed here. We have some unemployed people. We have absolutely 0 food, which is absolutely horrible. Okay, let's go with the windmill. He's gonna sleep, which is great because this thing actually does not allow him to experience toxicity in the ground, so that's awesome. These sleeping spots are great. We're somehow not able to keep up with the production of berries. Don't ask me how. If we would gain access to the grains, and we would be able to start making things. Automatically extracts blood from Onbu hard with heartbeat. This produces slight increased Onbu's hunger and slightly reduces its trust in you. Well, no shit. Just that bile extractor must be annoying as hell. Let's cure his health because we have dipped down by quite a lot. Send the party over there. We need the knowledge points. Unfortunately, Walden was starved to death. Yeah, if I'll start starving my people, I'm not gonna have a good time. Tomato, cactus, corn, beets. Reduced growth rate, but it might work. Really need to build a goddamn windmill in order to process all this grain. And replacing the people which we lose is gonna have absolutely horrible effect. Go south. Doesn't trust my command. Awesome. Ah, damn it. I could have replaced the people who I lost. Okay, let's keep it at speed of 2. You guys need to provide me with those berries. I'm not sure what to tell you. Kitchen. Might have to invest into like a second research center eventually. This is driving me nuts. We were able to get his health up to 93. Okay, so there are at least nomads up front. They are poisoned though, so that's unfortunate because that means that they will need to be cured by the doctors. And we are losing even more people to starvation. Fudge! Okay, so I'm really hoping we're gonna get that windmill. And even afterwards, I'm screwed because it's gonna take me a while to be able to turn the thing into bread. So I'm still not helping myself. And berry gather 54, 94. Let's go for it. %94 efficiency of berry collector is awesome. Lots of shrines along the way, even some ruined settlements. Population down. Your villagers' needs have decreased. Check them in the top bar. Holy shit, I have lost like 20 people due to starvation. You gotta be shitting me. Please don't tell me I'm gonna fuck up another settlement due to some BS. This game seriously needs some optimization. Because in one run, I get just constant catastrophes over and over again. On another playthrough, I get a lot of people and steady growth. On another run, it's just like a total mix and match, and it's just really difficult then to determine the correct way you should be proceeding with this. It's just all weird. Also, you should be able to control, goddammit, zoom in, how many people you have in some of these buildings. Like, why do I need 2 guys for Ombu Doctor? Poison nomads, scent party. Water is 90, Ombu Bile 124. So we will be able to deal with stuff as it comes along, but we need to do something with this food situation. There's no joke. We have gone down from 61 to 48. That's horrible. Bakery commit. Build it. Bakery can go down here. Do have the planks and the slab, so fuck it. As long as we have food and these guys don't starve to death. Also, issue is we cannot really produce like a decent surplus of food. I don't get it. So weird. So weird. Lots of poison spores. A lot. Like, uncomfortable lot. Pick them up, even though they are poisoned. At least our doctors will have something to do. Please cure these guys. So we have jumped back to the 50s with the population. That's always nice. Somehow I have absolutely nobody to man some of these other buildings. You gotta be kidding me. I need to assign someone to the windmill. And I hate the fact that the population is not growing by itself. You can only pick up nomads. That's it. That's the only way you can do anything. That's absolutely dumb. And of course, we're gonna have tornado. There's no settlements, and that tornado is gonna hit us like a set of bricks. Lie down. Oh, is it gonna destroy all these buildings because of the tornado? How much damage are we gonna take? Okay, at least we're able to ramp up the production of food. That's at least one benefit. Although we're not really able to maintain the levels. Can we tell you to run? Why don't you trust me, you little bastard? Well, we were slightly lucky. I would love for him to go south, although that's gonna lead us into the desert biome, which would not be beneficial due to food situation. Again. Why is nobody in here? What the hell? Someone go in there. Freaking work on this whole flower production BS. I'm so confused. Why is nobody working here? This is really annoying. Send the party to here. They brought back knowledge. Awesome. Nobody is willing to do this? Seriously? What the hell? We cannot stop the production of the berries. I'm gonna try to reduce the speed at which we do this, so that someone would finally fucking work at the windmill. Ah shit, another tornado? Ah man, so that's a severe damage. A lot of buildings have been demolished and will require to be reconstructed. No. No, you freaking thing! Stand the hell up. Oh, for fuck's sake, Hornblower is under construction. Yeah, I love it when he does this shit. He lays down in the pathway of a fucking tornado, and now what's gonna happen is that the tornado is gonna come in, and it's gonna fuck up the entire infrastructure yet again. So, you see, this should not be allowed for the animal. I know that theoretically, like, he can be like, ah, you know what, I'm a big ass animal, I don't care about your wind or whatever. Bullshit. This should not be allowed. I mean, unless the Hornblower is up, this tornado is gonna come back and it's gonna bite me in the ass. I just regained like additional people, and I'm gonna gain additional people, but run, you dumbass. Now we're gonna get additional damage here. I hate it when he does this shit. I hate it when he does this shit. Every freaking time. Every freaking time. It's like these buildings are made out of freaking paper or something. How do you demolish everything so easily? The problem is also in the fact that it actually destroys the infrastructure and it slows down the production of certain things. So you are kind of screwed here because of obvious reasons. You are gonna be incapable of, cooking up meals or doing anything, so it's absolutely bad for you to not have access to these things. We need people for our berries. And now I have absolutely nobody who's producing me the goddamn wooden planks. Unless I sacrifice workers somewhere else. Which is not the most optimal situation for me. 93, 53. How about we feed him? He's gonna be sleepy again. You can sleep anywhere now. I don't care. I don't care. Send out the party to the settlement. This is gonna reduce his hunger by like 20 something percent. 4 people, 62. Nice. Increase their numbers at the farms, at the kitchens. Here, you can sleep. I don't care because we are not gonna interact with any bullshit. But don't you dare lay down in the path of a goddamn storm. Dum-dum. Okay, so black pudding, we have 6 knowledge points. We can go with iron furnace. I'm trying to queue this up. What are you doing here? A forester would be nice. Sleep command. Onbu food liquefier. I guess sure. Might have to store some more water or get additional worker posts because yeah, we have some issues staffing everyone everywhere. Right now I don't need more bile because we have enough. But we have also poisoned people. And that's mostly due to the toxicity in the air, which is done through the ground. But I really need him to rest up, so I don't have a choice here. Just want to make sure that these locations can be fully staffed and that we are able to produce the food that we do need. Okay, we need bakery. Where the hell can I take people from? From the 2 kitchens? No, go and work at the bakery. Don't even try it. As long as we have wheat, we can make flour, and as long as we have flour, we can make bread. And therefore, we would have berry muesli, beet soup, and bread. So 3 sources of food. Additional 5 people. Okay, they can go for berries. Forage this, do this. Go for the ruins. Okay, this thing, you're gonna see that as long as Onbu sleeps, that fucking thing is not gonna move an inch. I hate that. How many more unemployed do we have? 0. Currently. Still have plenty of wheat to grind up into flour, so I'm not sure where's the problem. These guys are never gonna probably stop making bread at this pace. At least we're able to start building up some proper reserves of food, god damn it, because this has been driving me nuts crazy much. A tree nursery would probably be this, and we would need to build it like here in order to maximize its efficiency, because that's where the mother trees are located. Efficiency 100%. The reason why we need the tree nursery is that this thing picks up the seedlings or the seeds out of the mother trees, and then we're able to eventually start growing our own trees, because we're gonna have to be replenishing these trees, and that's gonna be quite difficult. This spore is sitting there like there's no tomorrow. I swear to God, I hate these spore clouds because they are just stationary nightmare. And I'm quite sure we're gonna actually interact with it. I have 4 guys here ready to kick ass. Oh, you have mined out everything, okay. Let's move the quarry in here. While that goes on, let's put another person up here so that we have 5 workers. We're gonna be exposed probably to the spores. No? It's gonna be difficult to tell. And tornado. We're gonna be exposed to the tornado. 7 iron ore. Well, eventually we will be able to make the iron furnace. Because we really cannot mine this resource by ourselves. Yeah, that was quite devastating, tornado. Thank you. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. If you would go down, you would be able to sleep. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Maybe if we feed him, I should have tried to feed him. Don't have anything for the constipation and so on and such yet, so that's not good. Our wheat is still not completely used up. We can actually have 1 farm dedicated to wheat production, 1 farm dedicated to beet production. We brought back some iron. I wanted you to go south. He doesn't trust that command. He's gonna go into desert. We would have to switch things around. But fortunately for me, he was a good boy. And he cooperated. But giant spore cloud, that does not sound good at all. And chances are, when he goes here and he sleeps, this fucking thing is gonna stop in its track and wait for us to get conveniently in its zone of effect. I really don't like that. Really don't. It's freezing or something. They should be still able to do what they need to do. If we will be able to pick up these additional workers, we might be able to dedicate them to here, so we can start collecting those seeds. And that's exactly how many guys we have picked up, too. Awesome. We're gonna need somehow also in the iron furnace. Unfortunately, I don't want to stop the production of the berries because they are keeping us alive. But I don't understand the production of the flour and everything. It's working at a weird pace. And so is the bakery. Like, we should be swimming in bread. Yet we are not. Okay, now he's gonna sleep, and now I guarantee you this fucking cloud is just gonna sit here. We're gonna have additional workers. He's gonna sleep this off. Forester has been researched. Awesome. Might be able to build it somewhere up here or something. I'm trying to keep everything centralized so that we have the production chains close to one another, like with the bakery, with the kitchens and so on and such. Should theoretically try to assign more guys to the kitchens so that we have that 100% speed. at which they are able to do this. He's done sleeping. Spore cloud is there. 2 shrines. You should seriously try to invest into another one of these scavenger huts. They are awesome. Scavengers. That way we are able to scout out 2 locations simultaneously. I hate this. Like, look at this shit. Like, it's sitting there for an hour or so. And I guarantee you that next spore cloud is gonna do the same thing again. It's gonna wait there until we reach that location. I seriously hate this. I can put up with like challenges and such, but this is like getting into that ridiculous point where it's like intentional. And it's not funny. I don't find it entertaining. Holy crap, that's a lot of smoke. Lots of poisonous spores. They are all over the damn place. So I'm hoping those 5 dudes are gonna be able to maintain this, or we are looking at some serious problems. Additional people. 69, 72 is the housing limit. How are you guys holding up so far, huh? I see the spores are spreading. You guys still have access to the bile. Dude, I have no idea where these people are being assigned to because they are not working in the mines or the furnace. So what the hell? Where are they going? What's the secret? They're eating. Don't eat when you have job to do. Look at this shit spreading around. We're gonna have to save up some additional bile. No, we won't. Another spore cloud. Oh shit. We really have to go south then. Even though it's desert, I don't care. Don't you dare go through this shit. Don't you dare go through that. We're gonna have to start marking these things to be actually harvested by hand. I don't care that it might poison some of the workers, but god damn it. This is not funny. It's spreading. Especially here in the south, that's really bad. This is also getting out of hand. I feel like those 5 guys are not able to maintain the steady decontamination process, which is a little upsetting. The thing is, I really don't want to dedicate too many people to the process itself. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did you have to do this? Why? What did I do to you? God damn it, Ambu. Or Andu, or what's your dumbass name? You're really pissing me off. I want to remove crops, trees. It's not giving me the option to do this in a bulk. We have suffered severely here. And now he's going through another spores location. He's just refusing to cooperate. He's a giant spoiled kid. Pet Ombu. Sure. After taking me through all this nonsense, very high toxicity, I'm not sure what to tell you here, but we're looking at some serious problems. And if I don't have enough herbs stored, that will be even more devastating because the doctors are just not going to be able to maintain the situation. So I don't care if I have to tell them to, like, take this apart by hand, just freaking do it. And I'll just mark this with the priority. And even tornado, because, man, what is up with this animal, goddammit? What did I do to you? One bile extractor and this is the shit you do. Awesome. Okay, decontaminator is kind of effed. If we don't have bile stored away, they won't be able to keep functioning properly. I think we're looking at another game over soon, because right now we do have 71 people. Our housing is only for 30 something. Question is if we're going to be able to return everything to proper form. Or if everything's going to go bad. And 5 guys in the decontamination chamber are just not able to maintain this. Yeah. I don't have it removed, all of it. I don't care if you have to do it by hand, but goddammit, you gotta do it. Mill is broken. We don't have any more wheat somehow. Doctors are just chilling. There's another tornado ahead. He's hungry, and he's going to sleep. Awesome. Preparing to pet him while he's sleeping. I'm not sure that's gonna do jack squat, but okay. Now they're just probably annoying him while he's sleeping. Can someone please decontaminate the entire southern hemisphere of Onbu's back? This is like if we were popping his acne or something. It's really looking badly. Even the stone was able to turn into this weird stuff. Wow, okay. Not creepy at all. Question is, how is our situation with the poison? 9 are poisoned, 6 are badly poisoned, and we are starting to run low on herbs. So the question is, how effective are the 3 doctors going to be? And if these idiots are going to be able to maintain whatever they're supposed to maintain. Bile is at 30%. I'm going to have to re-establish the production of this thing because I'm unable to produce biogas. I would prefer to use terms and options that do not harm the animal at all cost. Because then I can avoid this type of situation where he does not listen to me, oh fucking god, he's sleeping in the way of spore cloud. Great. Just great. Just great. I gotta tell him to move. But Hornblower is of course under construction. And I guarantee you this thing will magically reach us before the Hornblower is reconstructed, and I'm gonna be able to tell him to move the hell away. Come on, buddy, don't do this to me. Man, you are one a-hole. One giant, slow-moving a-hole. I don't know how else to put it. Run! Walk! Walk! Don't fucking do this. Old machine. Arriving at the site, the old stone cutting saw looks like it could still be working. Let's try turning it on. Let's look for anything else left behind around these machines. Okay, 12 stone slabs. Move, dum-dum. Ombu poison. Antidote. We gotta do it. This stuff is still being taken care of. I'm quite sure we're gonna get run over by the damn tornado. Am I right or am I right? What's gonna suddenly get demolished? Antidote him and feed him more. So 2 things, just because we love him. Go north. I would love to be able to maintain food production. If he's gonna go south, that's gonna screw around with our capability to produce food, which is somehow absolutely annihilated as is, because this whole portion of the back is just totally busted. Let's increase the priority. Let's remove these things. Priority. Obviously, the decontaminator is not sufficient. We're making iron, which is nice. Okay, commit to the research. For fuck's sake, he's going south. We're gonna have to switch our food production yet again. Water is not really well reserved, so we're gonna have to probably do cactus, even despite the fact that I don't want to do it. Dismantle. We are completely out of flour. Spores are now again a thing. Man, this game, like, once it gets to that point, holy shit, it's annoying. This thing is not even working. We do have 71 people. Nobody's idle. We're gonna have to switch up. Send the party to the oasis. I'm just gonna need water. And, okay. So desert biome, huh? Corn is gonna be able to grow here, so eventually we're gonna have to switch from the beet soup to produce some of this other nonsense. This whole thing is absolutely infested. Well, at least he can sleep in peace and quiet. Send the party here. Send the party here. Really hate the fact that we missed out on more people. What do you mean no research is being done? Oh my god, how the hell do we have 0 knowledge points? That is absolutely bad. That is absolutely bad. Deep quarry. Don't really want to go into like a deep quarry type of situation since there's still surface deposits. But I'm quite sure eventually we're gonna have to cut into this poor animal, which I would hate. Because he does not deserve that, even though he keeps leading me through the valley of death. I don't know what crawled up his butt, but he is annoying. Seriously, sleeping in the pathway of a tornado, sleeping in the pathway of poisonous spores, leading me through giant poison spore woods, which effect is still somehow lurking all over the place. Not cool, buddy. Not cool, buddy. Really not cool. And now you want me to feed you, probably. Cure health. We need to do that too because he's like 20% down. Run. We're gonna get hit by the tornado. Again. What is up with you and tornado? Is this like air conditioning for you or what the hell? Because every freaking time I have to rebuild half of the damn city. Every single time. So annoying. So annoying. We're trying to get rid of all this poisonous BS here. What the hell was that? Okay, there's some shrine. Give him antidote, give him food. Yeah, you like that when I feed you. But when I tell you to turn in some general direction, you tell me to fudge off. That's nice. That is nice. Are we able to switch to the production of some of these additional things? Okay. Wheat production is unfortunately heavily affected. So is our bread making capability, especially since people have just suddenly disappeared out of the building. I don't know what to tell you. Where the hell are my bakers? What the frick? I don't understand what the hell is going on, man. Now this berry building is completely pointless. There's nothing to be harvested nearby. We're gonna have to build it somewhere else. Provides villagers in remote areas with food. Berry gatherers. It's gonna do this. Go north. Why don't you trust anything, you big goofball? Ah, man, you're really annoying sometimes. You know that, huh? Right? Okay, an hour later, we were finally able to get rid of all the poisonous spores. Ah, man, this was quite annoying. Quite the trip. So yeah, I think I'll pause the game here until we reach some sort of next big point, which is gonna be quite severely negatively affecting me. So if you did like the episode, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, check out the playlist and the channel for more RTS games and other games and other content. And I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there in the meantime, and bye bye for now. Suddenly I have people working in the bakery. I'm so confused as to what's going on. We need the shrines for the knowledge. Won't be able to interact with them. I would have to order him to sleep, which is kind of pointless considering we're reaching the sleeping spot. This is all sorts of messed up, and without the water, of course, we cannot grow more crops, so yay. Ah, man, I don't want to grow cactus though. We're gonna need more of these air wells. How the hell are we out of wood? Wow. Okay, interesting.